As the AUKUS alliance between US, UK and Australia has made the transfer of nuclear submarines an acceptable part of military partnerships, and also mentioned that it does not violate nuclear non-proliferation laws, France is now interested in providing the nuclear submarine technology to India, and this move will also strengthen France's credentials as a partner in the Indo-Pacific region. India needs a rapid nuclear naval capability to deter China and to project naval power in the Indian Ocean, and the Barracuda-class submarines will be used to launch indigenous submarine-launched cruise missiles that would achieve both the objectives. The Indian Air Force Chief has said that the Air Force will go ahead with 114 MRFA project with some 5th and 6th generation technology under the Make in India initiative, rather than opting for another 36 Rafale fighter jets. But despite the planned acquisition of 114 MRFA fighters, 73 Tejas Mark1A on the AMCA, the Air Force will not be able to meet its target of 42 squadrons over the next 10 to 15 years, and will get to just 35 squadrons. The 73 Tejas Mark1A fighters will be delivered by 2029, after which the production will move to the Tejas Mark2. At a recent meeting chaired by the National Security Advisor, the conflicting timelines for the AMCA and the Tejas Mark2 project came up for discussion, and one view was that the focus needs to be on just the AMCA next generation fighter program. Even if the Tejas Mark2 project remains on schedule, it still won't be able to curb the decline in the squadron levels till the AMCA Mark2 starts getting inducted from 2035, due to which experts have suggested that the Air Force should consider placing orders for a much more advanced variant of the Tejas Mark1A, while it is still at the production stage, and the proposed Tejas Mark1B will be the fastest way to get 60 to 80 more fighters in just 4 years. The Air Force Chief has also said that the 114 MRFA and Tejas Mark2 will form a total of 14 squadrons. That means that the Tejas Mark2 will have only 8 squadrons, which is around 144 units. It is critical to ensure that the Tejas Mark2 program remains on schedule, or the Air Force might look at procuring more fighter jets from the MRFA project. Boris Solomiak, MBDA's General Delegate in India, has said that the integration of the 6.5 km range Mistral air-to-air missile has been successfully completed on the Dhruv helicopter and the light combat helicopter that can be operated within the whole flight envelope of the launch helicopter. The Mistral has a shaped trajectory in order to intercept targets in top-down mode or at long ranges, and the crew can also select the proximity fuse mode. MBDA has also formed a joint venture with Larsen & Toubro to deliver a series of important missile programs under the Make in India category. The Indian Air Force has announced that it will be participating in the exercise Blue Flag with the Israel Air Force later this month, and will also participate with the HOPEX exercise with the Egyptian Air Force by the end of October, and this development comes at a time when Turkey has expanded joint aerial exercise with Pakistan. Both the Air Forces of India and Egypt operate the Rafale and Mirage 2000 fighter jets, and Egypt will also field its F-16 in this exercise. The navies of India and Japan have started the 5th edition of the India-Japan JIMEX joint naval exercise in the Arabian Sea from today. The Indian Navy has deployed its INS Kochi guided missile destroyer, INS Teg guided missile frigate, P-8I maritime aircraft and MiG-29K fighters, while Japan has deployed an Izumo-class helicopter carrier and a guided missile destroyer. The multifaceted tactical exercise will involve weapon tests, cross-deck helicopter operations, complex surface and anti-submarine exercise and air warfare exercise, to consolidate the coordination developed by the two navies.